It is a holiday tradition, the Barbara Walters 10 Most Fascinating People special, and this year's list is filled with newsmakers we could not stop talking about, plus one big surprise. And Barbara, looking festive, is here again with us this morning. You talked about your Oprah special yesterday. Now it's the 10 Most Fascinating.
Oprah is, the Hour with Oprah is on from 9 to 10. You've seen clips of it. She does not cry for the entire hour.
Okay.
I will tell you. And then 10 to 11, our 18th year of doing the 10 Most Fascinating
And
people.
every year we ask you this, Barbara. How do you go about deciding the list?
Well, Bill Getty, who's my pal, executive producer in The View, I would like to tell you we do a big poll. We don't. We sit down and say, who made it last? You know, whose year is this? And we don't want criminals. We, as we say, victorious, not notorious. So that's how we start. And I'll read you some of the people, and you'll see that last year, or this year, 2010, is a year in which great things happened. Betty White, she's the oldest at 89. Justin Bieber, she's the youngest at 60. He is cute.
He is adorable.
Is cute. The Jersey Shore, the whole cast. I didn't get to interview the Queen, but I was able to get the Jersey Shore. That was an experience. Sandra Bullock, who predicts doom, pessimistic about her life.
Really?
Jennifer Lopez, I'll show you a little bit of that.
Okay.
And Sarah Palin. For the third year we have had Sarah Palin on, because every year she does something fascinating. And you know the Katie Couric question that caused her so much trouble, what do you read? Okay, I gave her another chance, and here is the answer. Well, you know, Governor, many people find the thought of you as president a little scary. You hear, oh, she's very charming, but she's uninformed. Would you like to tell us what newspapers, magazines, or books you are reading right now?
I read a lot of C.S. Lewis when I want some divine inspiration. I read Newsmax and Wall Street Journal. I read all of our local papers, of course, in Alaska, because that's where my heart is. I read anything and everything that I can get my hands on, as I have since I was a little girl. And that's one of those things, Barbara, where that issue that I don't read or that I'm not informed, it's one of those questions where I like to turn that around and ask the reporters, why would it be that there is that perception that I don't read?
So there.
And everyone, of course,
so she does.
She does. And always people want to know, do you think she's going to run for president?
Her husband joined us, by the way. He wants her to run for president. Look, the day she says, I'm not running, you know, the curiosity goes.
That's true.
So, you know, she's very close to throwing her hat in the ring. She doesn't say no, she doesn't say yes, she says almost.
Keeps her in power like that.
Keeps her in power.
You alluded to Jennifer Lopez. She's kind of stepped out of the spotlight for a few years, but she's back.
She stayed home for 2.5 years to take care of her twins. Now she's the newest judge on American Idol. So it's a whole new chapter. I like her because she's funny about herself. We'll give you a little taste.
Please.
Can you be mean enough? Honest enough?
I can be honest, but I don't like being mean.
Yeah.
I don't like when people are mean to me.
What's the worst thing anybody ever said about your voice? When you
Oh
were
God,
beginning?
what haven't they said about my voice? I mean, I think the general kind of thing was just like, you know, that I didn't have a voice. And that kind of played on my confidence in the beginning a lot. And then I just had to realize that 40, 50 million records doesn't lie.
Yeah,
I love that.
You tell them. No, she won't be Simon Cowell.
No,
She's got her own, you know, and she may even perform in that show. I think she's great. We were very happy that this, you know, we had her.
I got to tell you, I'm fascinated about you hanging out with the cast from Jersey Shore.
Yeah, all of them. Yeah, as I said, you know, I said, you know, I always wanted to interview Greta Garbo. I always wanted to interview Jacqueline Onassis. I didn't have that, but I did get Snooki.
You got Snooki in the situation and all that.
Oh, good.
It's going to be fascinating as always. And I know we have to wait till tonight for number one.
Number one.
All right.
That's right. We won't tell you.
Thank you, Barbara.
Yeah, thank you, Robin.
Barbara has 2 primetime specials. First, the Barbara Walters special, Oprah. The next chapter airs at 9, 8 Central, and then 10 Most Fascinating People of 2010. The big surprise at 10, 9 Central.